You folks have been listening to the amazing Harmonies show of the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. We are back here with Mark Ramone, Mistress Miriam, and myself, Tobey Sol LaRoche. It's great here to be with you guys. We just heard one of the best songs ever when it comes to amazing harmonies. I think we can all agree. A song from 1989, Closer to Fine by the Indigo Girls. And before that, you heard the Nields, locals out of Northampton, Massachusetts, and their song "The Darkest Day." Indigo Girls, I want to know. Tell me the relationship with
Here
Indigo Girls and our region.
Here it is. So, the Indigo Girls are Amy Ray and Emily Sellers. Emily she was born and raised until her teenage years in New Haven, Connecticut. Her father was a professor of religion at Yale University, which I appreciate because I have a degree in religion. And then he was offered an amazing professorship at Emory University. And they moved to Atlanta, where she met Amy. So that is Emily's relationship with the area. She was basically here till she was about 13 or 14. And I've been told by some people who have seen them, because they do come and play here, usually at the Academy of Music, that Emily will often say, I'm a New Englander, I was born in New England, and, sort of make that connection with the audience. They always come through Northampton. They're just huge in Northampton.
I wonder why.
Yeah, perhaps they're part of the LGBTQ community, but they're also part of our history. I mean, the Gen X world. When I was in college, this album, The Indigo Girls, I started college in 1989, and everybody had this CD. It was the thing that was just in the air. Everybody was playing this music, and everybody knew the lyrics to every single song on this album. And these harmonies, they're the best. They're just the best. If you really know the Indigo Girls, you can sing both lines. You can sing both the harmony line, you can sing the melody line, you can go back and forth. If you never knew harmony, you learned harmony because of the Indigo Girls.
Mm-hmm.
And It's Only Life After All, which is the documentary about the Indigo Girls, couldn't recommend it more highly. It's fabulous. They talk a lot about growing up, where they grew up, meeting in high school. I think Emily is a year ahead of Amy, and she went to Vanderbilt, and they were away from each other for a few years. She then returned and went to Emory. One of them went to Vanderbilt, but then came back to Emory, and one of them was at Emory, and they reunited because they sung together in high school. But these two were meant to be. If there were ever two musicians, two voices that were meant to be together, it was these two voices. What do you think, Mark?
I agree 100%. I was like their number one fan back in the 90s.
No,
Played them all the time.
Yeah.
And this is a true story. I wore out, I used to listen to them on a cassette in my car. And I played it so much that the tape snapped and broke. So I re-recorded them, and I put it on a new cassette, and that one wore out and snapped.
Did you get the album in 1989 when it came out?
Oh yeah.
And it was great. It was great to listen to in the car.
I was only 2 years old in 1989. However, this is another one of those songs that really it's one of the most iconic songs of their time, I feel like, and it was one of those things that I don't know, this tune it lives in my childhood as a big part of it. And I remember, I don't think I had thought about the Indigo Girls for a little while until somewhat recently when I went to go see Barbie and it was featured in the Barbie film.
Yes.
And I was like, oh yeah, this song, Closer to Fine, Indigo Girls, of course. How could I not have been thinking about them nonstop since then? But anyways, I love this. I love this tune, and I really do love when the banjo part comes in this song too. It adds something really special, and the penny whistle moment is a really lovely moment. Just a couple thoughts about some of the musicality, but this is another. You guys couldn't have picked a better song for our closing track of this playlist. I don't think.
Mark picked this particular song. This was his. There was no. This whole playlist was basically chosen around this band. It was
I always say the Indigo Girls are the gold standard of harmonies.
He always has said that. He always said that, but we never played them. And when the documentary came out, It's Only Life After All, I'm sitting there watching the documentary, and suddenly Emily's talking about how she was born and raised in New Haven, Connecticut. And I'm texting Mark. I'm like, Mark.
I wish that was on tape, like a hidden camera watching me reading your message, and I was like exploded.
These moments that we have as DJs here in Western New England on a show that only plays artists from the area, when we suddenly discover an art, but this was a big one because this is like our absolute favorite. And to find out that one of the members of a duo is from the area, I'm like, I would love to have seen your face when I sent that. I could go back through the text and see what your response was. I can't remember what it was.
I forget to. I probably just froze up.
I was going insane. I was just like, oh my God. I had like the next playlist too. I put them right in there.
And now we all have to go see them perform in August 27th and 28th at Look Memorial Park in Northampton.
Oh, right. God. Are tickets on sale yet?
I don't know.
Well, you have to come up for that.
Oh.
Toby, you have to come to that show.
I would love to be there for that show.
We all have to go. I think like as a radio show, we have to go to that show. We got to get Mark.
We should try to score an interview with them backstage.
Oh, yes.
I'm on it. I am on it.
If anyone can, you can, Mark.
That's right.
The Nields.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. We got to end with more sisters, right?
We have to end with sisters. I mean, it's just so happens like two women who aren't sisters take the prize, but the Nields, we're not going to say like there's a second prize. The Nields are amazing.
Yeah.
They still live in the Valley. They perform locally. They actually, friends of mine, they are part of their church, I think up at Cummington, and they sing there every Sunday. So if you're part of that congregation, you know where to go if you want to sing with them and be with them. But they are just fantastic. I love so many of their albums. They still record. They're just fantastic. They're
often compared to I think Beatles and maybe Cranberries and stuff, but this song feels very Beatlesy. The drums feel very Ringo-y, and I'm big fan of those beautiful little vocal flips that she does throughout this tune. But all in all, a really solid tune of theirs. The Nields are great. Another example of a band that's really wonderful to see perform live and do their thing in person. But yeah, I love the Nields. Grateful to have them in our area.
And their song Georgia O is an essential Western New England songbook song.
Yeah.
And if you want to see them performing live, Saturday, February 7th at the Iron Horse, and on the February 28th with High Tea opening up the show, they'll be performing at Club Passim in Cambridge.
Why go to Cambridge when you can just go over the Iron Horse?
Yeah.
I can just walk to the Iron Horse, but I'll drive because of all this snow.
Yeah.
And it'll be dark.
Well, thank you for joining us on this amazing, harmonious show.
Oh. Should we try do a harmony?
Try it.
Okay. Love.
Love.
Okay,
Right.
that sucks.
Try and
Okay.
fail.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Well, thanks for visiting with us, and we hope you enjoyed some great original music from Western New England artists. I'm Mark Ramone here this week with Mistress Miriam and Tobey Sol LaRoche. The New Music Alliance Radio Hour is brought to you by the New Music Alliance, a 501c3 nonprofit whose mission is to assist and advance the careers of talented, creative local musicians who write original music, and to promote the extended Western New England area as a destination for original music writing, production, and performances.
And if you like what we're doing here on the show, tell your friends about it, and like the New Music Alliance and the Radio Hour on our Facebook pages. And don't forget to check out our website, newmusicalliance.org, where you'll find the extraordinary Essential Western New England Songbook, a listenable anthology of many of the best songs ever written by artists from Western New England. And while you're there, if you support the New Music Alliance's mission, we'd appreciate your making a donation or becoming a member or a sponsor.
If you're a local Western New England musician who'd like to have your original music considered to be on our show, send links to your songs to newmusicalliance@gmail.com. Join us next week for more great tunes from Western New England artists. Until next week, please stay safe and keep on listening to local. Blah.
We gave you the shortest one, too.
Okay, just stop it. Stop it. That tricked me. I never do this. Keep on listening to original local music. Let's have Charles and Khalif Neville take us out today with African Eyes.
And that's a wrap.